finally done, and the EOS Lite is done here, and yeah, it's a engineering masterpiece, if I can say so myself. What you'll notice first is how dense this camera is. It is weighty, like so solid. I'm telling you, this is stronger than any Blackmagic that you own. It feels like you're holding something like, I can't, you know what I mean when you've got a solid block of a camera in your hand. This is how it feels, because the way Tom designed this is so thick, so sturdy, that even if you dropped it, I'm gonna say that this would probably outlast a lot of cameras.
So just bless me with the patience to wait for the M Lite. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So check the email, check the email, see anything. Alright, if I make this, the M Lite is going to arrive in a few days. And if I miss, I guess it'll just arrive in 6 months. Alright, now, if I make this one, he'll arrive in a few days. And if I miss, it'll also arrive in a few days. Oh yeah. Word! Yo, what's cracking, y'all? Pretty sure y'all can tell I'm really excited because this right here I've been waiting for a while. I'm Christian I.G. Brown. Today I am unboxing the M Lite, the Canon Eos M Lite, a beautiful project that Cole from IMCE YouTube channel and also Tom from 3D Focus has teamed up on. Now I want to say this is the first in the world do-it-yourself camera kit where you can actually build your own camera. For those who don't know, this is a Canon Eos M. Ooh, with this bad boy, you're able to take this small little beast and put it inside of this little bit bigger but still pretty small beast, and it becomes, well, I want to say like an official cinema camera. I don't know why, but I just want to smell it. Yeah, it don't smell like anything, but it comes with everything that you need in order to put this bad boy together. So here is the accessories, and that's cool. It has like a little QR code so you can scan that in order to look at the build video. Oh, look, got a little treat. Got some gummy bears. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna eat these once I finish. I honestly cannot wait to get this bad boy up and running. And now this bad boy is up and running. You really bought one of those things?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just love wasting money, huh?
Wasting money? What are you talking about?
It's just a pretty box for a 10-year-old camera.
Just a new pretty box for a 10-year-old camera? Okay.
Here, let me see. I mean, even if I was into this kind of nonsense, like why would I want to, you know, it actually feels kind of good in my hands.
Yeah, I know.
See, it has a screen on the bottom just in case, you know, you want to
It's upside down.
spy on your neighbor or something, allegedly. Now, you know, I'm not even into cinematography.
Cinematography.
Anyways, I'm not even into this kind of stuff, but just holding this thing, I feel like I could just go out and make the next masterpiece. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
What was that?
Huh?
You know, that's cool.
Yo, where are you going? I need my camera back for this video. Stop playing.
Catch me if you can.
Well, here's one thing I like about the M Lite. It has a hidden Apple AirTag slot. So if someone steals your M Lite and hopes of creating some cinematography with it,
These flowers always been doing stuff right here. Ooh, yeah. Some trash. Ooh.
what the hell's that song?
This nigga tracking me. I gotta go.
You can track them down and retrieve your special cinema camera. This fool stole my lens. I got my camera and I got my lens back. Don't let these glasses fool you. So, what was I saying? That's right, the Pro. So, it has a hidden Apple AirTag slot. And the cool thing about that is that, just as you saw, someone takes your camera, or even if you misplace your camera, you can still track it down. And if you don't know what an Apple AirTag is, go ahead and click the link down in the description. You can find out, and also you can also purchase it. But in short, it's just a security device where you can track down your devices and everything that you lose. And I just want to say this real quick. Like, this video is in no way, shape, or form sponsored by 3D Focus or by IMCE. This is my own personal review. One of my favorite things about the M Lite is how it has a top mounted screen. Now, it may seem like something small, but it's really something big, because just with me shooting a short film that you guys saw, some of the shots I captured, it would have been much more challenging if I would have used just a regular old camera, but with the mounted screen, it makes it easier for me to be able to get low angle shots. And another great thing, especially for you guys who are in like hot climates, it has a built-in fan. Another dope thing is that it has a full-size HDMI, because before you convert your EOS 7 to this M Lite, the EOS 7 just has I think it's a mini HDMI. So just having a full size makes it way more convenient, because a lot of us have full-size HDMI that goes to our TVs, to our PS3, 4, 5s, and whatever else. And another pro, all of these 1/4" threads throughout the camera, so it makes it really customizable. And of course, you can mount it on a tripod, you can mount handles on it. Now, the next section of pros is the form factor. Now, when I say form factor, this thing is beautiful. Like, it literally fits in the palm of my hands. And as I mentioned, like, you can easily hold it so you can have it for a waist level shot, and you can look down at the screen and be able to accurately compose your shot, and even when you're pulling focus, you can still get a stable shot. Because recently I just had the opportunity to try out a Red camera for the first time, the Red Komodo 6K, and one of the main things that drew me to it, it wasn't the quality, it wasn't the 6K, it was the form factor. Like, it was the box camera setup that it was. And the reason why I'm so big on the form factor is because it makes it way more convenient and comfortable to shoot, especially for long periods of time, without having to rig your camera out. So as you see, like, just with me holding it like this, it's already more steady than any other camera that you'll get. And this bad boy is actually pretty lightweight. Like, it's not too light like the EOS M is, and it's not too heavy. This can fit on a gimbal and it works really well. Like, I have the Zhiyun Weebill S. That's a pretty affordable and lightweight gimbal, and yet it still is able to handle this with my lens. My lens of choice is the 24mm Nikon f2.8 lens, and this is some heavy glass, and also I have an adapter on it, and it still can handle it. So I'm pretty sure whatever gimbal you have, 9 times out of 10, it'll work with this. All right, the next pro is the exclusive Civet. It's that. Now, from my understanding, less than a few hundred of these have been made, and you're not going to be running across a lot of people with this. And also, because of it being one of a kind and pretty exclusive, it's a conversation starter. Also, a great networking tool. It's kind of hard to go anywhere with it without somebody approaching me or asking me about it. Now, the next pro, the quality. Now, as Cole mentioned in his video, this thing is heavy duty. Like, it's not no cheap plastic. No, like, this thing is 3D printed, and I never had anything 3D printed before, but stuff is like this, I definitely would not mind getting more 3D printed stuff. And from my understanding, on their website, they have more detail as to what type of material they use, which I believe was like a high quality filament. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, I love it. So shout out to Cole and Tom. They definitely did their thing on this one. Now I have a couple more pros before we head on to the con section. We're almost there. So the next pro is the price. Now, when I first heard about Cole and Tom doing this project, like, I already figured, like, okay, like, this is gonna be a cool project that I'm not gonna be able to afford and that I'm not gonna get. But when I found out that they released it and it was only $169, like, I really thought it was going to be at least, like, literally at least $400. So right now, currently, just for the M Lite, it's $229. But if you want to get the dummy battery along with the, I think, the extended cord so that you can plug it into your power bank, it's $249. Like I said, that's still a great deal, like, for what you're getting. And the last pro that I can think of right now is the installation process. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I was pretty nervous, but I actually enjoyed it. Never did anything like that as far as like taking the camera apart, putting the camera together, but I was able to do it. And shout out to Cole for actually helping me out with that. Like, customer service, 100 out of 10. Now, let's move on to the cons of the M Lite. Yo, real quick, I just want to take some time out to acknowledge my sponsor. Now, I know some of y'all may be thinking,
Hold on, he barely have 200 subscribers and he already have a sponsor?
yeah, I do. So the sponsor for this video, but also sponsor this channel and sponsor my life, is JESUS. Yeah, y'all heard it right, Jesus. Now, just to be able to have the opportunity to be able to share my gift with y'all and just being able to post all these videos and everything, like, none of this would have been possible without him. Like, I've been through a lot. I'm grateful that I don't look like what I've been through. Like, I've been homeless. My mom passed away a couple years back, and yet I'm still here. I'm not hooked on drugs or alcohol, and it's all because of him. So I just want to give him just the glory real quick, and let's get back to the video. It may be contradicting, but like, a con to this camera is the installation. Now, so much can go wrong when you're taking things apart and putting it together. The best advice I can give is to take your time and make sure you watch the installation video over and over again. By you taking your EOS M apart a little bit and then placing it in here, you are at risk of pretty much destroying your camera. Another con that I found with the M Lite is that I can't remove the battery, the actual battery that's in the camera, without taking it apart. Sometimes I know for myself, I just want to have things as light as possible or as small as possible, and having the external battery on the back, that sometimes that can get in the way and make things much heavier than it actually needs to be. Every now and then I like using the small Canon batteries that come with it. I wish I could just pop it in and pop it out. Another con that I actually have is the process of removing the memory card. Now, I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but I know for myself, I guess I have big fingers, but it's kind of hard for me to just remove the memory card out of the camera without using some kind of tool. I thought I'd just use like these little, and I'll first press the memory card and then I'll just slide it right out. And to add on to this little section, another con that I found is like it doesn't have a cover. Like I feel like I never 3D printed. I'm not sure the whole process and just the logistics of it, but I feel like it would be a good idea to possibly get some kind of cover. I know usually nothing happens at the bottom of a camera, but like just for the aesthetic look and also just for the safety of the camera, and just so we can have a peace of mind, because I know I'm not the only one who kind of feel a little bit nervous just with this being open, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Another con that I found is that once you transfer your regular EOS M into the M Lite body, there is no more shutter button, which it's not that big of a con for me. I'm trying to find things that other people may not care about, but this is specifically tailored to being a cinema camera. So it's a con, but not really. And the final con, you're not able to use the touchscreen anymore. So once you move the screen up here, it removes the touchscreen aspect of your EOS M. Maybe that may hurt some of you guys, but for me, I already didn't use the touchscreen anyhow. I don't use the touchscreen on my A7 III. And like, I hope you guys enjoyed that short film that I did about the whole process of ordering and receiving the M Lite. Like I just wanted to share a shared experience. I'm thinking that some people are going through that same situation. And like, if you're interested on learning how I color graded that video, please do subscribe, because I'll have a video dropping really soon about how I color graded that video using this film emulation plugin called Dehancer. And I'll also be reviewing that film emulation Dehancer in this upcoming video. So please subscribe if you're interested in that. And also with that short film, I'm proud to say that I wrote it, directed, shot, and edited all by myself. Now, if you want to do something like that for yourself and learn different tips on how I did it, please do subscribe. I'm gonna have a video coming up about that pretty soon. And I actually did another short film where I shot, edited, directed, and everything by myself, and I did a walkthrough on how I got the shots and everything. If you want to check that video out, please click right here. And if you want to learn more about the M Lite, please go ahead and check out Cole's video at IMCE right here. Also, shout out to my brother Ricky Eugene Brown over at Give and Game Podcast for helping me shoot the AirTag ad. Until next time, I'm Christian I.G. Brown. Word!